Hey, this is Mako, and we're going to do an update on our Ember Prime build. Now, as you remember, this is a Rage regen. We've swapped out the Jatka tag for the Dragon Arcana. I've added a Fury mod to it. It's a faster attack speed, and overall, a really good weapon. We haven't changed the Simular other than changing out Wildfire for Thermite Reach. This was due to it having a little more status buff. The Furious, this build has been working great for me in skirmishes. Now onto the actual build itself. What have I done? I've changed out more vitality basically, buffed up her HP, and added shields to just help her into the end game. Because in skirmishes I was having trouble without having a shield. By trouble I meant I was being buzzsawed so quick, it was ridiculous. Now let's just do some basic tests. Her first power of Ember is a fireball. Pretty useless, doesn't aim very well, it's just basic crowd control buff status. Accelerant actually does CC and buffs all, and does a damage buff of all heat. That's the correct terminology I was trying to think in my head. And as you can see, because the Dragon Arcana has heat, I can just literally turn these guys into mincemeat, as I've demonstrated with Equinox before. Even more so. And now your third power is a big fire blast that knocks enemies down and heats them up. This is why I don't need Fire Fright, because it already knocks them down. I've got Accelerant to stun them, and then for the, final World of Fire here, I have knockdown from Fire Quick, so there's really not much need for a Fire Fright build. Fire Fright, in my opinion, does not CC well into endgame. It can, but I just don't see it as being helpful. And again, with the Accelerant buff with Simular, why do I care? Because I can just destroy everybody. So, I think it worked pretty well against those 70s. What are you? Now, in all honesty, let's pull out our Decisive Judgment and Arcana. The basic strikes, as you can see, deal nice range attack. Now, if you hold down while the sword is drawing, you do this nice jump attack. This is just a quick blip, and it's the hold attack. I like that move and the right trigger combo. Why? It deals the most damage, as well as doing a lot of enemy stun, impact, ragdoll. You basically you take out the enemy and they can't do anything while you're beating the crud out of them. So cast your Accelerant. Now let's see how much damage this is doing. And that's a basic charge attack. I don't like it so much. But as you see, that uppercut finishes them off pretty quickly. That was 7k to the head. That was like, be gone. Kind of reminds you of hitting a home run. They go flying in the air. Now let's grab another enemy. Accelerant. It's pretty easy to aim too. You just generically point it at them and do it. Enemy gets knocked down. You beat them while they're on the ground. And they go flying off to their death. Now, would this weapon be great on Saren? Yes, Saren would do well with the Dragon Arcana. I personally, though, prefer my Prisma Cleavers. Why? It just works for me better gameplay style. Plus, I don't like having the same loadout on the same frame. Or on a different frame, Don't like to just be a one-trick pony. I like to prove that I can actually, develop some interesting builds and have fun. With any type of build I build. So basically, if you're getting attacked, you don't have enough energy to do World of Fire or your thing, Accelerant is more than capable enough of CCing them while giving you a damage buff of your melee. This helps you because you can just knock them out of the way. If there's, a heavy gunner being an annoyance, slide up, throw Accelerant, they'll stun. You can just knock them in there, and then you just wail on them while they're on the ground, or have your team wail on them. It's up to you. And now you don't want to get grabbed up like this, so we'll just add a little fire damage in here. As you can see, I took some health. And what's annoying is in the Simulacron, for some reason, regeneration aura does not work. I don't know why this is. I've made a support ticket about this, and they're looking into it. As you can see, even with that Accelerant, you can pretty much dice and slice these guys. Wow, I was riding that guy up to the top. That was really weird. Now, you have way too much fun shredding enemies. So, that's all for now. Ember Prime out.